Welcome to A Plan With Me. Today's spread is a monthly. It has a photo, a sticker, all the makings. Let's go ahead. So what I love to do with my journal is I just love to have little bits that kind of resemble what I was going through that week, or rather what I had on. It's not every week that I have something on, and also it's not always possible to have something like that. This is where I moved, where I live now, so this is kind of like what I mean. Yeah, little things like that. And then I have this spread. It's kind of like wild camping mountain-esque one for this Apex challenge that we were doing. So I thought for October monthly it would be fun to combine manifesting Mystic Babe stickers and these photos that I pulled from the social media ad campaign sort of thing to remind me that I'm doing this Abundance Academy that starts on the 1st of October. So I'm a huge proponent and lover of the Rise and Conquer podcast. It's kind of like a manifesting type sort of podcast. And they're coming out with a new course, that's Abundance Academy. I think these all go well together because the aesthetic is that kind of like mysticky type thing. I initially thought I'll maybe go with these stickers, but now that I reconsidered, maybe go with these ones. So let's pull these out. I've not really done this much when I actually pull some of these together, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, that was a loud one. We'll see how it goes. I think I'll start with this one and cut it away. I think I can keep this one as kind of like actual full thing. And my idea that I had in my mind that was not there for long is to maybe do like little clusters for it. Maybe combine these photos and stickers. This is kind of already the collage book that they made. Look. So that should be okay. I printed them on the glossy sticker paper, and it's kind of like an actual photo this way. For these monthly pages, my primary goal is to cover up the bits that I wouldn't write in. So these two, and this bit. I like how it's kind of like symmetrical in this month, October, so that's excellent. I use my tweezers to pull them away as well, because otherwise I keep struggling and it just never ever happens for me. I think I'll just surround this with stickers. So I just put that one as kind of like an anchor. I'll cut this one up as well. I love this kind of thing. These sort of self-development-y type courses. They're really nice. I don't really need all this text with their promotion. So I'll just do a little bit here and I'll maybe stick that down. I usually have a separate memory planner, or rather a few of these memory planners, but I thought it would be a fun idea to incorporate these. I think these marketing graphics are absolutely stunning. We'll see. Then for this bit, that's fine. I hate when they do that, when they pull the planner paper as well. We'll see. And maybe use the other card here as well. Do you guys like tarot cards? I was kind of raised not to believe any of the tarot card stuff, not to believe in magic. But I did start to believe in manifesting. There is hope for all of us to change our beliefs and everything. Manifesting is just magic, I'm telling you. It's meant to be a money course to kind of like help us work on our money mindset, which is a good thing either way, because mindset is the most important thing. I think mindset is everything. Just have to believe in yourself, you know. I hear so many of these stories of people signing up for this course and actually like attracting a bit of money. I don't know if you believe it or not. I know some people are skeptical, but I was actually debating signing up for this course and for this money. And the minute it was released, no joke, the same day it was released, I actually gotten a tax return, and I thought that was a sign, you know. That was a sign for me to sign up. Maybe put this bit up here and we'll see what's left, really. I have not thought this through at all, and obviously this is not my planning comfort zone, and so I will just have to see. I love that they have like a grid washi there. It's like they know. So maybe we'll use this one as well somewhere. Now, I feel like I have to put these down somewhere and then go from there, because otherwise it'll just be a bit crazy. I've been loving printing these photos for my reading journal and for my memory keepers on this glossy sticker paper. Now, where do I put this? Maybe here. It's a good little corner one. Little corner illustration. All the riches that she's attracted in her life. I think this is already a little too much. Many stickers, but that's what happens to me sometimes. I just tend to kind of start with one and then just go crazy afterwards. I do like it when it's a bit more balanced. I hope that happens to everyone. Now, I've not done many of these Plan With Me videos on my channel, so you guys will have to let me know if you like them and if you like to see more of them. It's a bit odd for me sometimes because I usually just kind of like planning is my little relaxation time. I usually get a TV show on and do these spreads, and it's more like when I feel like it, but I do try and make all the spreads a month in advance just so I can actually use them, because unfortunately it has happened before that in the past I am known for not actually having time to make my spreads, and then for not using them because I've not made them, and then it's kind of like all back planning and it's not as fun. This year I have been quite good actually making these spreads in advance and then taking little pictures for Instagram. If you know, you know. And then I can just enjoy it, you know, and not feel the pressure of doing this anymore. So that has been a great hack that's worked for me very well. Now, I don't know what I'm doing with this. My strategy for this is just to put them all out and see if it looks good, and then if it doesn't, just deal with it. There's no other way. Right, for the rest of them, I think I'll maybe use a little bit of this grid washi. Here, rip it here, and kind of make these, put these stickers on top. Oh, and Halloween, of course. Do you guys celebrate Halloween? Let me know. I have come from a country that we don't really do Halloween much. We go to the cemeteries for the day after and celebrate the death, or rather pay our dues or whatever. So we celebrate the death, but not like in Mexico, I don't think. It's more like very modest holiday. Oh, I think this washi is making a big difference. I'm just kind of like ripping it in half and doing little ripples here and there. I'll maybe rip this washi in half as well, because it does make it a bit nicer than the whole bulky thing. Need to trust the process, which is the hardest thing, isn't it? When in doubt, grid washi. And rip it. Ugh, better. I don't know where this ripping trend has come from. One day, everyone decided to rip things. To rip washi, to rip scrapbook paper, maybe even photos, and you know what? I think it's made a massive difference, and it's taken the pressure off the whole concept of actually having to align things as well. In my planning, I never align anything with anything. It's always a bit trickier to do that. I feel like this side is lacking something, because obviously this side has this extra photo as well. I'm just gonna go all out with these stickers. One floral here. These are very cute as well. Now this needs something to go on that side. Maybe this sage. I think it's coming together quite nicely for what it was before. I was a bit hesitant, a little scared that it'll not amount for anything, but it's looking quite nicely. Now this side, Must not be overwhelming, so just maybe do little bits here. Does not leave me much space to write in some of these days. If it was my monthly and my regular happy planner, I would just literally take a little box, like a tiny little short narrow one, and place it on top of the sticker if that doesn't give me any space. But for these ones, for the ones that are a journal spread, for the journal spreads, I don't really bother. Maybe here, I don't really bother that much because I feel like it's fine. I keep repeating myself in all these different notebooks, so it's really not that big of a deal. If one day it doesn't have the like highlight or a gratitude, I'm trying to keep this monthly page for my journal as kind of like a gratitude bit, but it's sometimes more like a narrative expression as well, just because I am grateful for what happened that day, and what happened that day goes in here. Be in a bit of a more positive space and more positive mindset if you keep that gratitude narrative in mind. So yeah, overall very worthy. I think this is not too bad. I feel like I need to do something with these pictures and maybe this one, so I'll just rip more grid washi, because when in doubt, washi it out. Boom, much better. A little bit here and a little bit here. Or maybe use a little one of those little florals for that one. And well, school. Boom. So in case you're wondering about the Rise and Conquer podcast, I definitely highly recommend it. It just gives you all these like nice little pointers as to how to change your mindset and to have a better life. And the hosts are very nice. I've been listening to them since the beginning. It's just kind of like a female empowerment sort of thing, so definitely worthwhile. So that is my finished product. Usually it takes me about 10-ish minutes to create a spread, maybe 15 or 20 if it's a bit more intricate. But this one took 25 minutes in case you're wondering. And it has that extra significance because it symbolizes what's happening in my life. Thank you so much for planning with me. If you enjoyed today's video, you might also want to check this one out. That is me trying to create a spread using one sticker from each little Posh sticker books that I have. Thank you so much again, and I shall see you in my next craft session.